fellas and ladies and gentlemen, this is what we got. Woohoo! All right, got the firewall in, got everything screwed in for the last time. Hopefully everything's tight. Put the radio tray in right there. The other one was gouged out. Cut all that back out enough where you can see everything. Now, look how much space is in between that side and that side. And it was mocked up, squared up, braced up, and everything. Everything's fitting nice and tight all down through there. Everything is nice. Got to do a little bit of trimming right here. But I'm telling you, this is going to be fun, 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 fun. All right, so that's the Mustang. Once that gets done, you know, once all that gets welded up and solid, then cut the floor pans out. All right, so now here's for the little truck. All right, so here's what we got going on this thing. This tube is 1/4 of an inch, the crown. And I guess I didn't catch it. So from here down, it's 11 3/4. From here down, it's 11 3/4. Look at that, grinding. From here down is 11 3/4. Dead center from here down is 11 and like 13/16. Excuse me, no. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's 11 3/4 here. It's 11 and 15/16 here. So this tube, I need to bring this tube down because here's the problem. See that right there? It's flat all the way across, but when you get right there, there's a little bit of crown in that tubing that I did not catch. Look at that. I did not catch. So that's no worries. All right, I welded up all this and then I went ahead and fiberglassed it. This is 3M, this is Evercoat fiberglass, glassed up the seams. Got a little bit of, right there, a little oil can right there, but that's okay. I'm gonna heat shrink this. I'm gonna heat it up and it'll be fine. Or I might even just go in here between this rail and this rail and put another rail, put a brace in there, and suck it on down. All right, so here's the next piece. Got this piece. I was gonna make this piece where it opened and closed, but I changed my mind. Talked it over, everything's good. Changed my mind, so just gonna leave the transition. So so I just took the piece and went ahead and done it. It's tack weld here. I put a piece of tube in here and here. All this has been ground, tube in here and here. Now, for the tank, it's just mocked up, all right? So I don't know whether I'm gonna leave the tank here or hide the tank. Now, Jay, where are you gonna hide the tank? Well, I still had that cubby hole right there. So I can put everything, I still gotta build all the tubs and stuff in here. I have this cubby hole, I can put the tank and the compressors in there because I'll still be able to get to it up through the bottom of the truck. Or I could put it right there, do some nice stainless steel hard lines, go through the deck, and then tie into the AccuAir system underneath. Also do the same thing here, do some hard lines coming down, nice bends going through, or just get rid of it altogether and it'll just be completely flat deck. So what you guys think? Comment, share, give me some ideas, tell me what you think. Once I do this, this truck, the bed, everybody thinks these things are square. They're not actually square. So once I get this crown pulled out on this, you see how tight it is here? Now I adjust the tailgate. The tailgate's pretty tight. I got to open up these gaps right here. Got to open up these gaps just a little bit, clean them up here. But what I'm thinking about doing is putting some round rod all the way across the top of here after I suck this down, pull it down, get this out, this crown out, put some 1/4 inch round rod in there, or whatever I need, 1/4 inch to 3/16 to fill in that all the way. So this is a smooth transition where it's a nice tight fit all the way across. Now, you're probably wondering how in the world you're gonna pick this thing up. Well, here in the corners, in the frame, there is a gusset across here with a hole and a loop for a hook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole here, take them dimple dies, and I'm gonna dimple die the corners. All 4 corners will be dimple dyed, where it'll be a nice, where it won't be just a jagged hole. It'll be dimple dyed here, over there, here, and here. So when I go to pick the bed up, let me back up. So when I go pick the bed up, I have somewhere to put the the neoprene hooks that's covered in all 4 corners and pick the bed up and set it down. Also, if you want to put a BMX bicycle on the bed or whatever, you can tie something down. But I'm really not sure about the air tank. Now that's just flaked out with sparkle effects. It's going to get a bunch of graphics and stuff on it, so it still needs to be wet sanded and laid out graphics. So that's what I got going on there. So worked all day on the Mustang and worked all night on the little truck. So let me know what you think. I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully tomorrow I can get the firewall welded in and all that'll be good. Remember what I said, don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch before you worry about sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.